like our beautiful rivers for Guyana. Oh, and when we stand as one, mighty like Mount Roraima for Guyana, for Guyana. Our life would be beautiful, just like Guyana. She's blessed us with her own, just to embrace her. They say one and alone can't clap, so let's put our hands together. Give her a standing ovation, this great nation, a little gem of this world. Of peace, a place of love. We are one Guyana. It's paradise, it's our world.
We are one Guyana. A place of peace, a place of love. We are one Guyana. Paradise is our
If I think about the ways you make me smile, I'd be sitting here and smiling for a while. Although I know I make you cry sometimes, your happiness is ever on my mind. I cannot repay for everything you've done, but my love for you burns brighter than the sun. No matter where my feet and mind may go, my heart will lead to you and you alone. Guyana, I'll be holding on to you forevermore. Guyana, Guyana, may the blessings of God never leave your shore. A paradise so wondrous to behold, a work of art, your heart is gleaming gold. They sail the waters, soar above the trees, to find the gem between the mountains and seas. Your children know we try though we may fall. We stand united now to heed your call. Our fathers fought the fights for liberty. Forever I'll defend Guyana free. Guyana, Guyana, I'll be holding on to you forevermore. Guyana, Guyana, may the blessings of God never leave your shore. Guyana, Guyana, I'll be holding on to you forevermore. Guyana, Guyana, may the blessings of God never leave your shore. Rise up for your land. Rise up, won't everybody stand? Rise up for your land. Rise up, won't everybody take a stand? Rise up for your land. Rise up, won't everybody stand? Rise up for your land. Oh. If I think about the ways you make me smile, I'd be sitting here and smiling for a while. Although I know I make you cry sometimes, your happiness is ever on my mind. I cannot repay for everything you've done, but my love for you burns brighter than the sun. No matter where my feet and mind may go, my heart will lead to you and you alone. Guyana, I'll be holding on to you forevermore. Guyana, may the blessings of God never leave your shore. A paradise so wondrous to behold, a work of art, your heart is gleaming gold. They sail the waters, soar above the trees, to find the gem between the mountains and seas. Your children know we try though we may fall. We stand united now to heed your call. Our fathers fought the fights for liberty. Forever I'll defend Guyana free. Guyana, I'll be holding on to you forevermore. Guyana. If I think about the ways you make me smile, I'd be sitting here and smiling for a while. Although I know I make you cry sometimes, your happiness is ever on my mind. I cannot repay for everything you've done, but my love for you burns brighter than the sun. No matter where my feet and mind may go, my heart will lead to you and you alone. Guyana, Guyana, I'll be holding on to you forevermore. Guyana, Guyana, may the blessings of God never leave your shore. A paradise so wondrous to behold, a work of art, your heart is gleaming gold. They sail the waters, soar above the trees, to find the gem between the mountains and seas. Your children know we try though we may fall. We stand united now to heed your call. Our fathers fought the fights for liberty. Forever I'll defend Guyana free. Guyana, Guyana.
Thank you. Be seated. Dr. Bara Jagdeo, the Vice President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, the Senior Minister in the Ministry of, in the Office of the Prime Minister, in the Office of the President and Minister of Public Service, Dr. Ashney, the Honorable Mr. Joseph Hamilton, the Minister for Labor and Member of Parliament, our guest of honor from UNICAF University in Malawi, Dr. Philad, our guest speaker for today, Dr. Roshan from Jane University, members of Parliament present, senior colleague at the ministry, the graduates, please give yourself a round of applause. I think everybody is looking beautiful, isn't it? Yes, we are all looking beautiful. Welcome to this ceremony today. This is the last leg of the four-leg graduation ceremony of the GOAL program. We are delighted that we could bring everybody under one roof to undertake this graduation ceremony. It was a long, tedious, but fruitful journey. A journey that culminated in the award of over 39,000 scholarships to every citizen, without race, without any element of race or gender or even age. I thank you all for taking up the opportunity to apply for a scholarship. Over the last 1.5 days, when we look at the range of programs that is offered, and when you look at the range of age of people doing the scholarship, we're delighted that this, that started in 2020 as a mere campaign promise, turns out to be a reality to see several persons in Guyana graduating. Our theme for this graduation ceremony is empowering the nation's human capacity. And if you agree with me, we have done that. Give us a round of applause. I will now invite Ms. Day to give us the poetic drama.
I'm late. I don't want to miss this. Goal starts graduation in 5 years. This place look nice. Just imagine this entire thing. The Guyana Online Academy of Learning, initiated by His Excellency Dr. Ali. I didn't know you would be here. Pick up yourself. But wait, it's true that you gave out 38,000 scholarship for more than 400 plus programs, from more than 20 local and international partnerships. That's great, right? Well, hear this thing, Dr. Ali. I want to tell you a story about a young woman I know, my dear, sweet cousin, Maria. Maria has always dreamt of becoming a teacher. But growing up in Rupinoni, furthering her studies felt like a distant dream, and the nearest university was hundreds of miles away. And the cost of living in the city, hey, it was impossible for her family. She felt like potential was locked away like a bird in a cage. Then she heard about gold, free education online. She couldn't believe it. It seems too good to be true. She told me about the night she applied, Percy. She sat by the light of a small lamp generator humming outside. She applied with trembling hands. It was more than a scholarship, it was a lifeline, Percy. The online classes weren't always easy. They were challenging with internet connectivity and balancing our studies along with her responsibility at home. But the instructors, Dr. Sir President, they were incredible, so supportive, so committed to our success. They embodied gold value, that commitment, that integrity. They believed in her even when she doubted herself. And her classmates, they created a virtual community. They encouraged each other, celebrated each other, and celebrated each other's small victories. Yes? Here she stands, or will stand, among her fellow graduates. She's a university-trained teacher and is ready to give back to our community to help the next generation soar. Dr. Ali, Cole didn't just give her education, he gave her wings to fly and the courage to build her own nation. Maria, Prezi, I see me calling over there. It was nice talking to you, and thanks for leaving the nation with opportunity to get scholarship at many different universities. And congratulations to you guys.
Thank you very much, Ms. Day. She has been performing for us since yesterday, and we really appreciate her. Give her a round of applause again. It gives me a pleasure now to invite our Honorable Vice President, Dr. Jagdeo, to give a remark.
Colleagues, thank you. Please be seated. Colleagues, friends, graduating students, ladies and gentlemen, I'm happy that I came here today. On Sunday, I was at the opening ceremony for the new Diamond Hospital, and Jacob kept bothering me, would you be coming? Would you be coming? And I said to him, I'm busy. And so if you look at it, I'm not on the program today. I crashed your program. But I'm glad I did, because you can hear a lot about the Gold Scholarship, but unless you feel it, and when I walked into the Cultural Center, I felt it. I can put faces to the people who have been studying diligently over the past several years, and in whose hands we will be entrusting the future of this country. And I'm sure that for you, it is a gratifying experience, and you're all very proud of yourselves, and your families are proud of you. But for me, this is also personally gratifying, because we're in the election season, and I can recall in 2020, when we were developing the program for the 5 years, what promises we're going to make to the people of Guyana, should we be re-elected or be elected. And we laid out several promises. There are 30 promises we made, one of which was 20,000 online scholarships. I'm so pleased that I'm told that we're now at 39,000 scholarships through the program. We've doubled what we promised. And I remember sitting at the Leader of the Opposition office when we were crafting our manifesto. And we then, if you had passed through Georgetown at that time, if you had gone back, many of you are still very young, you would see these scrolls that we put up on the lantern post that you will see again soon. And they had like 50,000 house lots, return the children cash grant and raise it to 50,000, doubling old age pension, free University Guyana, return the joint services cash bonus. And I can go down the long list. I don't want to bore you. And I'm proud to say today, it's always a happy thing for politicians when they can go back to the electorate and say, look at what we promised and look at what we delivered. We kept faith with you. And that is why I'm so happy to be here today. You are going to experience your life in a country that is rapidly changing. We have had a very difficult history. I'm not speaking about the political history of the country. I'm speaking of the economic history of the country. And I often say enough has not been written about the economic history of Guyana. But were you to trace the evolution of the economic history of the country, you would see we suffered because of bad policy making. And from the Singapore of the Caribbean in the 60s, the early 60s, that is how we were characterized. When we got to 1990, Professor Alistair McIntyre, who was also the head of CARICOM, the Secretary General of CARICOM, headed a Commonwealth team to Guyana, and he did a report. And his report said, we had declined from the Singapore of the Caribbean to poorer than Haiti. I hope you read that report, because regardless of the field that you're graduating in, I think you owe yourselves to know about the history of this country, and more the economic history of the country, so that we don't get back to that period. And it was not just that we were poorer than Haiti, the poorest country in the hemisphere, but we were burdened with a debt that was 9 times the size of our economy. And we were using scheduled debt service was 153% of revenue. Actual was 94%. And that's how we had to start the strategy of rebuilding the country. And before oil, our debt to GDP ratio came down to 45%, and we were using 10% of revenue to service debt. Today, it's about 6% of revenue, one of the lowest figures in the world. Our debt to GDP ratio is about 16%. And why am I telling you this? Because now we can spend more on ourselves, on the things that matter, on our people, on infrastructure, rather than all of the revenue that we collect as a state. We have to pay it out in debt service. And it is this philosophy you see playing out. And I want to warn against populist economics. Too often people are caught up, and I expect you will not be, are caught up in the short term by things that sound popular but are unsustainable. One thing about managing a country and economy, you have to think long term. You constantly have to think about sustaining prosperity. We have seen examples around the world where, especially when they find oil and gas, the prosperity is ephemeral. It happens one day, like a period, and then it disappears because of unsustainable use of resources. We are determined that that should not happen. And that is why, if you look at the framework that we have laid out for the oil and gas sector and the management of that sector, and I expect that you will study it away from the noise that you hear often, the TikTok noise and everything else, that you would study what it actually means to people and the opportunities it's creating for Guyanese. Look at the local content law. When we passed that law a couple of years ago, we were pushing for it from the opposition. People did not expect it to have this impact that it did. Today, there are over 1,000 Guyanese companies now that have benefited from over $700 million of procurement opportunities. And we have over 10,000 people, Guyanese, working in the oil and gas sector, much of which would not have happened without that law, because the law prohibits the oil and gas companies from procuring services in some sectors from non-Guyanese, like transportation or rental, etc. And as a result of this, we have seen more and more people engage in the sector. Had we not passed the law, you would have had French companies supplying food here, Trinidadian companies doing logistics, etc. Or a foreign company coming and building homes for rental to the oil and gas sector. Only Guyanese can do that now. And so there are going to be thousands of new opportunities in the oil and gas sector that you will have to prepare for. And the law that we pass would be expanded to include more sectors. In the environment sector, we have expanded the LCDS. We know where our country will be by 2030, by 2035. It will be coordinated, it will be sustainable, it will be safe. We are already utilizing the resources earned through the low carbon development strategy, which was ahead of its time, to deal with adaptation issues. It's over $600 million earned through the low carbon development strategy that will fund adaptation activities across the country. Our biggest challenge is managing water. Look at the rains now. Every time the rains come, and they come with greater intensity in shorter periods now because of climate change, we are vulnerable because of our topography, etc. And the investments we're making in this sector, like right now building all of these canals across the country, would not only bring resilience to our farmers and our communities, but also be opening up more land for economic activities. If you listen to the president speak, or I speak at my Thursday press conferences, we'll be opening up 85,000 acres of land in Region 5 and 6 for small farmers in the next term. There will be a bank, a development bank that will allow zero interest financing for small and medium scale businesses, so if you're getting there. So I hope that you would look at all of the opportunities in the environment sector. In hospitality, there are 12 new hotels being built just around Georgetown. That's 6,000 people that have to be hired. And I'm not talking about only those who are working in the bar or serving, and that's important work too, but management and chefs and a whole range of opportunities in the hospitality sector. And that's only in Georgetown. You have new hotels being built across the country, new tourism facilities, etc. In the financial sector, there will be tons of jobs. I'm just rushing through because I just crashed, so I have to get through a few things to talk to you about opportunities. In the financial sector, we've already made it clear that we'll be a big focus in the next term would be financial literacy, financial empowerment, underwriting opportunities in the oil and gas sector and other sectors that would have a guarantee rate of return for small investors that's underwritten by the state, so we can democratize investments across the country. Huge opportunities in the financial sector. The digital society that we're moving towards, and there are tons of things being worked on now behind the scenes that would all come together. For example, digitization of the records at Home Affairs with all of the agencies, these cameras across the countries that would have facial recognition software, the traffic, getting the policemen off the road using technology to manage traffic. Why am I mentioning this? This would be a sector that would grow massively. So if you're trained, you have to think about opportunities that would open up in all of these sectors. Don't think about just coming to work for government too, because we'll be outsourcing a lot of these activities, like to create Guyanese companies, locally owned companies that can then supply the services to government. So healthcare, we're building 12 new hospitals now. They need 6,000 staff of every nature. Agriculture will go to a new height. We're going to, I don't want to get caught up in going into the great details about these things, but the agriculture sector will be transformed, all to diversify the economy. And the reason I'm touching these things quickly is to say that you will have tons of opportunities to work and to grow and to live a fruitful life. It depends on you. Everything in life depends on you and the efforts that you make. And so we can only play a supportive role. We have made it clear that we want to develop enough land in this country so that every Guyanese can have a plot of land and own a home. And all of you who have not applied as yet, please apply, because we are going to keep that commitment. We are going to keep people secure. We're going to make sure they have better paying jobs. We're going to ensure that we have world-class education and health facilities. These are our commitment, and you've seen it. You know you can trust us. Like we made the 30 promises, and we're going to campaign in the next 2 months about what we have done, and then our plans for the next 5 years. And we can do so with a great deal of credibility because we have delivered. So today, I just wanted to say, enjoy life too. Enjoy life because sometimes it goes so quickly. You never even know. Someone sent me a picture just now of Chedi Jagan, and when I was Minister of Finance, we were sitting down, I show you Ashley, and I'm just thinking that's like yesterday, and life is just gone. But tough environment. Please enjoy life. This country is yours to inherit. Don't get caught up in negative. It's the naysayers that don't achieve anything in life. You have an industry dedicated to beat down our people and say to them they're diminished, they can't achieve, or they would be discriminated against if they reach out for help. They would never receive it because of race or religion or everything else. Those are people whose time has passed. You have to look to the future with optimism, enthusiasm, and we're building a unique project. And with gratitude too, because our country is a unique country in the world. We don't have many countries in the world, and sometimes what we see as things that divide us is our strength. Very few countries in the world have this enviable position to be multi-ethnic, multi-religious, and forging a common destiny. So thank you and congratulations.
VP, please wait for a minute. Since you crashed.
And let me thank Opedere. I need to come back and thank Opedere. Opedere was working at the University of Guyana as Vice Chancellor, and then in the 5 years under APNU, they terminated him, and we brought him back, and he has been the lifeblood of this activity. I want to thank him sincerely from my heart. He has really been the man who has made our promise a reality. Thank you very much. And I just forgot to tell you, our budget for education grew from $53 billion to $185 billion in 5 years. I don't want to disrupt your ceremony here.
Thank you very much, VP. Thank you. It gives me pleasure to invite our guest speaker, special guest speaker for today. He spoke this morning eloquently, and we want to bring him back for this afternoon to speak to you the way he spoke this morning. Please give a round of applause to Dr. Chanraj Roshain, the president of Jain University.
Very good afternoon to one and all of you. Let me see that energy. You all had lunch, so can I see you? Very good afternoon. Little more louder, because just now the most charismatic leader, Honorable Vice President, Cooperative Republic of Guyana, gave a vision of the entire next 30-40 years. So let us see that energy, because you are the future leaders. Very good afternoon. One more time. Very good afternoon. Yeah, now the roof comes down. That I can see the future leaders of Guyana. Just now, Sri Bharat Jagdev, Honorable Vice President, left. He was here, magnetic presence. Honorable Ashni Singh, Senior Minister of Office of President, Finance and Public Service. Professor Jacob Opedere, and all the special guest speakers from the government officials, and very important, the future leaders of Guyana, the graduating students. Congratulations for this wonderful achievement. You should give a big round of applause to yourself. And it was not an easy journey. You put in your heart and soul. You had that resilience and purpose, that determination and courage to pass the graduation from very good universities. And today you stand tall by achieving this glory. And the respect towards the government of Guyana, His Excellency the President Mohamed Irfan Ali, and the entire government's vision to educate all of you, 39,000 scholars, and you're going to be in the various sectors in the years to come, because this is the next Singapore in the happening of Guyana, because this is the fastest developing economy I have seen. I have traveled more than 60 countries on the planet, and I have never seen a country with so much of commitment, focus, and dedication to this commitment of the population, and especially the economic impact. And that is where the 39,000 scholarship makes a very, very good impact. And the years to come, in next 5 years, another 50,000, 80,000 scholars. Imagine you all have completed, in the morning I was telling, 10,000 days you have completed in your life. Another 10,000 days will be very productive for all of you. Another 10,000 days will be the senior position. So that's 90 years, next 10, 30 years of yours belongs to all of you. So I foresee a great future, not only in oil, not only in technology, not in fintech, but I foresee a great future that every one of you become an entrepreneur. Now that's very important. With your hard work and determination and the continuous learning, as technology gives you the access to every information under the planet, sitting here you can export your ideas, you can export your concepts, you can export your strategies, not only to the other countries, but across the planet, anywhere. If you have an idea which can really be innovative and creative, and you can make things happen. I will start with one small story in 2 minutes. Please understand this story, and I'll conclude with some pointers for all of you. This is a story of an African farmer who became very excited one day when he heard from a traveling merchant about few men who have gone off to the vast interior of South Africa and found diamond mines and became fabulously wealthy. So this farmer, after listening from the traveling merchant, got very excited, and he had 10 acres of land. He sold that land to a new farmer and organized a group of friends and went into the vast interior of South Africa to find diamond mines so that he can crown his life with fabulous wealth. But for many years, he searched for the diamond mines. He could not find any. Slowly, all his friends abandoned him, and finally, alone, in a fit of despair, he threw himself into the ocean and got drowned. He did not want to come back to that same city where he sold his farmhouse, because he had no face to come and meet his family members again. So he gave up his life. Meanwhile, back at the same farmhouse, the new farmer who has purchased that land, and the same traveling merchant, after a few years traveling from place to place, stayed at the same farmhouse which was belonging to the old previous farmer. And he sat with the new farmer with the same land. In the night, he was having dinner, and in the dinner time, in the house, he found one glittering stone, and he asked the new farmer whether the old farmer has come back from Africa, and this glittering stone looks like a diamond. This new farmer said, "No, I did not see that old farmer coming back, but I found this shining object here only in my farmhouse, and I kept it in the house." The merchant said, "Come, let us go outside and see." And in the night pitch darkness, they went around and found in that whole land, the whole land of acres was covered with diamonds. So the new farmer has already not even gone to Africa. The old farmer went to Africa without even looking. Under his own feet, there were diamond mines. So my dear friends, the moral of the story is, these diamond mines are under your own feet. You have graduated, you have taken your degree, you may do post-graduation, and you'll apply your knowledge in the market, in the economy, based on your talents, and opportunity comes dressed in work clothes. So if you put in your heart and soul with sincere efforts, in 10,000 days, you become a global leader. I started my life with $1 as school dropout, and have 125,000 students with 64 organizations, and created more than 50,000 entrepreneurs in my lifetime. So I have an opportunity for all of you. I love Guyana because the hospitality and the approach and the culture, the value system, what you all have developed from the airport till here. Last 3 years, I have been very enamored by the Guyanese people who are so warm and hospitable and harmonious in their approach, and they smile, and they're energetic, and in their eyes I look that future and the dream which they have to succeed in life. So my dear friends, Your diamond mines are under your own feet. We need not go outside Guyana and find diamond mines. We can find everything here. And your Vice President has already laid the roadmap for next 20, 30 years. So you have a great future, my dear friends. So please remember this story. And remember, this story was told by one of the Congress President of United States of America 5,000 times. He made this story into the audience and he earned $1 billion. So it is all about your idea. It's all about your application of mind. Even if you take 2 cows and 4 cows at your house and have a milk, in that milk you can create varieties of milk products also and still become, can be cheese, it can be paneer, it can be butter, it can be milk sweets, it can be anything. In agriculture, you have dehydrated vegetables where you can package and export the ideas. So all the ideas comes out. So the future umpires is the umpires of the mind. It is not about the infrastructure, it is about your mental infrastructure. Digital nervous system, your technology, your smartphone will show you all the opportunities, plethora of opportunities available at your disposal. So it is up to you to optimize your talent, optimize your thought process, optimize your capacity, and within that capacity can build better capacities and make yourself a global leader. So from nothing to something, if I can do from $1, you are into an age of information technology where you have graduation, you have degrees. That is where I think you have to apply this knowledge and make things happen. So my dear friends, I'll conclude with 10 words in the morning. I did ask the audience to repeat with me because I felt these are the 10 words out of 45 years of my research. I found only anybody who has succeeded, whether His Excellency Mohammad Irfan Ali ji has succeeded, Bharat Singh Jagdev, Ashni Singh, or many of you have achieved, or Jacob Oppadey. If they at all they have achieved success in life, it may be because of the few words. It may be Bill Gates, or it may be the richest person on the planet. It may be a professor, it may be a teacher, it may be a scientist. I am surrounded by the scientists and students, so I know the mind and the ability and the intellectual capacity what all of you have got. And believe me, my dear friends, whether you are in Guyana, whether in India, whether in USA, the mind is having 102 trillion neurocells, and your brain has got 18 billion neurocells, and one cell is equivalent to one encyclopedia. And one cell of the brain, if you can activate, it is equivalent to 18 books of 18,000 pages of volume. That is how I understood the capacity, the infinite capacity what I have within myself, and the power of understanding and the power of belief and the conviction. Your individual attributes plus acquired attributes into attitude is equivalent to IHP, individual human performance. So please keep this formula in mind. You have individual attributes, you have acquired your attributes through your graduation, and now you have to apply attitude and aptitude and aspirations which will equal your individual human performance. So these are the 10 words you keep in mind. Please repeat with me. Morning also your audience repeated with me. And if you repeat these 10 words 100 times a day, you will see success 10x, 20x, 30x in years to come. And this is my personal belief because I have gone through it. If I have seen the successful people on the world who have succeeded, it's only because of these 10 words. So can you repeat with me? I am talented. In one voice, I am talented. I shall not give up. I shall dream. I'll come out with ideas which fulfills the needs of the society. The more I do good to the others, I stand up doing good to myself. The more the people benefit, I automatically stand to benefit. So my success is just a byproduct of my efforts. I alone cannot accomplish myself, so I'll take the assistance of everyone, government, rules, regulations, friends, well-wishers, financial institutions. So I understand the power of networking. If I want to achieve success, it requires focus. And my self-discipline, I will not complicate. I'll keep it simple. Automatically, I am successful. So number 1, I am talented. Number 2, I shall not give up. Number 3, I shall dream. Number 4, I'll come out with ideas. Number 5, power of networking. Number 6, focus. Number 7, self-discipline. 8 hours for my sleep, 8 hours for my personal life, 8 hours for my professional life. So you have 24 hours in a day, and if you can balance these 8 hours, one third for professional competence, one third for personal life, and one third for sleep life, and you become so. That is my self-discipline. I will not complicate. I'll keep it simple, and I'm successful. So all 10 words: talent, not giving up, dream, idea, networking, focus, self-discipline. Will not complicate. I'll keep it simple, and I am successful. So you are already successful. You have laid the foundation. I foresee a great future in all of you. I have pledged $1.2 million only for incubation startup cell. I have given the proposal to the Ministry of Industries, and next month or 2 months we'll set up an incubation center, and you will be given a check with your business plans and ideas, and we plan to create 1,500 entrepreneurs in next 2-3 years in Guyana. And from Guyana, this entrepreneurship models, whatever you do, it is going to be for the local population benefit, at the same time exporting to the other countries your ideas. So we have brought in some mini plants, small medium enterprises. So I want you to join this evolution. All the university students, irrespective of Jain or irrespective of Zambian university or American universities or any UK universities, all of you are eligible to become entrepreneurs. So I don't want you to be job seekers. I want you to be job providers. So we'll set up an ancillary unit, and we'll set up an accelerator center, and we'll have continuous learning to all of you, and we'll ensure that Guyana grows 20% a year, and by 2045 it becomes a global super economy of the world and fastest growing economy in the world. And you all can do it. My best wishes. Remember those 10 words. Have a great future, and also develop your leadership qualities. Have the passion. Finally, to conclude, please don't let fears overwhelm your desire. You never know what you are capable of unless you try. Follow your passion. Stay true to yourself. Never follow someone else's path. Follow your own pathways, and show the world that you are going to make things happen. Thank you very much. Have a great future.
Thank you, Champion. Champion goes younger every day. You can see the power in him and his efforts to make sure that all of us are successful. Thank you. We will now call on, in this occasion, we have 2 valedictorians. We call out the first one, Mr. Eiffel Moore. Give him a round of applause.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's truly an honor to stand here today in front of so many brilliant and hardworking graduates. I am deeply grateful and overjoyed to have been named the valedictorian of my university, the Sherlock Institute of Forensic Science, India. Today, I stand before you, not just as a graduate, but as someone who dared to begin with a goal. Among us are individuals from diverse communities, varied backgrounds, and countless personal journeys. Yet, we were all drawn together by one powerful conviction: that knowledge is a bridge between where we are and where we can be. 6 months ago, I committed myself to a journey that was unfamiliar, challenging, and at times overwhelming. My goal was to build a future in technology and cybersecurity. However, what I discovered along the way was even more remarkable. I found purpose, patience, and the power of perseverance. This moment belongs to all of us. Everybody here has played a role in getting to this day. To our instructors, that's you for guiding us and protecting us through this journey. To His Excellency President Ali, thank you for opening doors we once thought was locked. Your vision for accessible education continues to ignite ambition in many of us across the country. And to my fellow graduates, you show grit, sacrifice, and hunger to grow. You have proven that success isn't about luck, it's about showing up, learning, and never give up. Now, for the highlights. We tackle network protocols, encryption, firewalls, cyber defense. But more than that, we build confidence. To the classmates who turned collaboration into community, and to the families who held the foundation steady so we could rise. This moment is yours as well. If we were to highlight just one thing from this journey, let it be this. We did not simply learn how to protect system. We learned how to defend ourselves against doubt, fear, and giving up. We learned how to think critically, ask questions, and solve real problems. And trust me, some of those assignments felt more like a mission than a homework. Speaking of missions, I must say, if fighting off cyber threats were as problematic as fighting off sleep during late night studying, then we already won the war. But humor aside, let me leave you with this. Do not follow where the path may lead. Go instead where there is no path and leave a trail. Ralph Waldo. President Ali often reminds us that Guyana's greatest resource is its people. Class of 2025, we're not just graduates. We are pioneers. That trail begins here. Thank you, everyone.
We now invite Ms. Deborah Sharon, our second valedictorian, who graduated with certificate in travel and tourism. Take your time. Let's give her a round of applause.
Thank you for everyone, this kind young man. Okay. A pleasant good afternoon to everyone present. A heartfelt thank you to the government of Guyana, through Goal and Amity University in Dubai, for making this moment possible. I am here to celebrate the completion of the Travel and Tourism Business Skills Certificate course, and I am honored for this opportunity. The journey had been challenging at times due to the quality of the internet, but I believe we all had our moments. But we have grown and overcome all obstacles. Now that we are prepared, let us apply our knowledge to our daily work, planning and improving the services we provide to the public and our staff. On behalf of my classmates, I would like to express our gratitude to everyone who has contributed towards making this occasion memorable. On behalf of we especially recognize the leadership of His Excellency, President Irfaan Ali, and the government of Guyana for their unwavering investment in human development through initiatives like Goal. Our personal journey has now begun, and we must incorporate all our knowledge we have gained to deliver excellent service quality to our current and future customers. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Sorry.
We now invite Dr. Fidley to come up and make this presentation.
Minister Ashley.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's raise the tempo with the melody of Sweet Pan being played by Mr. Christian Freeman from Westdam Secondary School, Westdam Memorial Secondary School. I just spoke to this young man. He's doing his CAPE, and he wished to study oil and gas, and he's looking to getting a gold scholarship. After this presentation, you will let me know whether he deserves the scholarship. Mr. Freeman, over to you. Thank you very much, Mr. Freeman. Is he qualified for Gold Scholarship? Thank you, Mr. Freeman. It gives me the honor to now invite my friend. You know, I have few friends. You all know that, right? I have few friends. And my friends are the ones who don't call me all the time. And my friend that I'm bringing to the podium today is the Honorable Minister Joseph Hamilton, Member of Parliament and Minister for Labor, to give the keynote address. Please welcome him. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, my good friend Jacob. Good afternoon, everyone. Let me start off by recognizing my cabinet colleague, Honorable Minister of Finance and Public Service, Dr. Ashley Singh, and to Dr. Upadhyay and his distinguished leadership of the Gold Initiative. I recognize the officials of the Ministry of Education, the Ministry of Public Service, Ministry of Labor, and all our partners from the other universities, the members of the diplomatic corps who might be here, special invitees, families, friends, and most importantly, to the graduating class of 2025, I bring you warm congratulations on this landmark occasion. Today we stand at the threshold of new possibilities. I would recognize you as a part of a movement. Yes, you are a part of national transformation movement. A transformation that is powered by knowledge, driven by commitment, and anchored in hope. The Gold Program, launched just 4 years ago, was promised to our people. Yes, a promise made by the People's Progressive Party Civic. And through this promise, Guyana has embarked on a visionary path as outlined in the PPP Civic's 2020 manifesto. In that manifesto, we committed to 1, delivering quality education for all. 2, improving access to education at every level. And 3, enhancing opportunities in technical and vocational education. Considering this background, the Gold Program is reflective of a promise that no dream would be too distant, no aspiration too high. The Gold Program is reflective of a promise on top that no dream, I'm proud to say, would be too distant, that no aspiration too high. The Gold Program, people, we have kept. I can say the promise has been kept because in just 4 years, over 38,000 scholarships have been awarded, nearly doubling the original targets. And this year, 6,935 scholars from 19 academic institutions complete journey, having pursued qualifications from vocational certification to master's degrees. You are now part of the largest graduation class in Gold's history, a true testament to the dedication of the government of Guyana under the People's Progressive Party Civic Administration to building a future-ready workforce. Well, as we celebrate this achievement, allow me to challenge your thinking, because I firmly believe that certificate, whilst valuable, is not your final destination. For me, a certificate is not enough. And let me say this plainly. A certificate does not equal employability. It does not automatically translate to a paycheck or a promotion. What matters most now are the values you bring to the workplace: discipline, ethics, responsibility, and loyalty. Employers are not only looking for academic excellence, they are looking for people who show up and show up on time. They are looking for people who will take initiatives. They are looking for people who will honor their words and people who will contribute meaningfully to the mission of the organization. Whether you work in the public service, the private sector, or you go on to establish your own business, remember this: you are a stakeholder in the workplace. The place you work, the survival of your employer's business, whether it's the local clinic, the logistic company, the ministry, or the agencies of the government, it is directly tied to your survival. That is where you get your bacon and saltfish and cocoa rice. That is where you get your roti and curry. From time to time, you can question the remuneration. But once you function there, that is responsible for you and your picnic them eating. That job. Ladies and gentlemen, that means you must protect that source. Therefore, you must be productive, be responsible, be reliable. And for those of you who will become entrepreneurs, your obligation is equally sacred. Be loyal to your customers, serve with integrity, and let excellence be your brand. I'll tell you a story that is 46 years old. A story about an uncle of mine. He was the best tailor on the East Coast. And so when I was getting married, I took my apparel for him to sew, because he's the best tailor. And 3 months after, the wedding was to be at 4:30 in the afternoon. I am sitting at his tailor shop at 2 o'clock trying to get my suit. So, don't be one of those the best but unreliable. You have to be reliable wherever you function. The next important issue is choosing wisely. The world has changed. So let me give you another word of counsel. Choose your career paths wisely. Don't fall into the trap of chasing titles or outdated professions that are now slowly becoming irrelevant. The world and the nature of work has changed and continues to change rapidly. I'll give you one example. We did a study along with the ILO in the oil and gas sector. And the second most important job identified in oil and gas was occupation safety and health officers and environmental officers. So choose career path wisely. Don't run behind things that are already out of style. At the Ministry of Labor, through the Board of Industrial Training, we have seen this transformation up close. In conjunction with partners like BNTF, shepherded by my good friend Ashley Shane, the Guyana Energy Agency, we have been able to train 13,000 people across 100 programs in the last 4 years through the length and breadth of this country. And what is exceptional, 60% of that 30,000 were females we have trained in professions that they were kept out over decades. Plumbing, cosmetology, electrical installation, heavy-duty equipment operators, welding and fabrication. And we have launched into emerging fields, fiber optic installation and maintenance, and trades in the renewable energy sector. Today, BIT and the Guyana Energy Agency collectively is actively developing capacity in electric vehicle charging station maintenance technology, supported by the Just Energy Transition Initiative. We focus on lifting up the underserved and new economic corridors from Region 1 to 10 and the riverine communities in between. BIT has made substantial strides in bridging the rural divide. Our training programs have reached riverine and hinterland communities, resulting in the skilling of over 2,000 residents, some 17% of the trainee population in the last 4 years. The establishment of offices to enhance accessibility and responsiveness to local training needs. Today, as we discuss Choose Wisely, in a changing world, I suggest another important thing, that you must become multi-skilled and multi-talented. It is not enough in the world that is before you to be able to say, I am the best in only this one skill. So I implore you to be multi-skilled and multi-talented. And secondly, to be globally aware. What are the jobs of the future? What are the jobs of now? No longer, as I have said, it is enough to be good at one thing. You must be agile. You must be adaptive. You must be analytical. You must embrace digital tools. You must understand data. You must innovate. You must create. You must collaborate. As graduates and beneficiaries of online learning in a contemporary educational ecosystem, I am sure that your education has enhanced your awareness of your learning styles and approaches. It has strengthened your understanding of data-driven decision-making and underscored the importance of innovation and collaboration for success and growth. No more can we plan not knowing what the information about the plan says. Most importantly, I hope that acquiring your degrees and your certificates and your diplomas, it has deepened your understanding of education as a powerful tool for national development. I believe firmly that education for all of us must equally serve the nation. Remember, as scholars, the purpose of your education is not simply to earn better salaries. It is to serve your country and your fellow citizens. Whether you're managing a health clinic at Latam, leading a logistics team in New Amsterdam, or innovating business solutions in Georgetown, do it with a heart of service. That is not only about individual service, your education. That is about national development. Our country is rising and needs citizens who will rise with it. It needs citizens who are committed to solving problems, closing gaps, and building systems that are inclusive and resilient and efficient for the Cooperative Republic of Guyana. As a minister of the government, your government, the People's Progressive Party, Civic, I can say, based on information received by my friend Jacob, that we are proud that more than 1,000 gold scholars have led community-based service projects, tackling real challenges in communities. We are proud of you. The nation is proud of you. And I must say that the spirit we need. Learning that leads to service, and service that strengthens society and nation building. That is what education is about. Your role in nation building. Let me close with this. You are not just graduates. You are nation builders. You have been given a rare opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, funded by the people of Guyana, to learn, to grow, and to prosper. That opportunity now comes with a responsibility to lift others, to mentor those behind you, and to use your skills creatively to solve the complex problems that face us as we grow as a nation. Thus, I implore you, let your education be a force for good. Let your profession reflect purpose. Let your success be shared. Once again, congratulations, class of 2025. Walk forward with confidence, serve your country with courage, and never forget that you are the embodiment of Guyana's great leap forward. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Honorable Minister, for that wonderful speech. And I'm sure every one of us took it in, all the good advice and encouragement provided by the minister. As we move on in our program, it's now time for us to distribute the certificate. By the virtue of the responsibility vested on me by His Excellency, Dr. Irfan Mohamed Ali, President of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, I hereby conferred upon the following candidates for diploma certificates, associate degree, for which they have been recommended by their representative institution with all the rights, privilege, responsibility thereunto appertaining. Please join me in congratulating all of them for their academic achievement and warmly welcome them as graduates of their respective institution. I will now invite Dr. Ashley, the Minister for Finance, to give the first award to graduates of the Action Invest program. Denisia.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's my honor to present the graduates for the Foundation Diploma in Tourism and Hospitality from Action Invest. Manisha Prasad. Nikisha Roberts. Alexis Reese. Coretta Hollinside. Joanne Ford. John Alicock. Alicia Alicock. Come closer, come closer. Ava Crawford. Leon Prasad. Ezra Peters. Michael Patterson. Ideli Hamilton. Keancy Caesar. Davy Malai. Angela Griffith. Monisha Lal. Shivelia Makan. Shawnette Simon. Go. Tiambi Mars. Odyssia Semple. Marlisa Osborne. Kyla Joseph. Linda Forrest. Minister Hamilton, kindly join us on stage for a photo.
Who's next?
Ignu.
Long or short?
Pardon?
Long line or short line?
Long line. Yeah, take one picture with everybody. Yeah.
Ignu. Eunice? I know. Where is the other program manager?
David is there.
Call up David. Call up Swati. Minister Hamilton, can you please stay to give the next award to graduates of the IGNO in Dragandri National Open University? Call their specialization, right?
Yes.
Latha Archalamlal, Nutrition and Health Education. Rajkumani Kanaya, Women Empowerment and Development. Bibi Bharat, Women Empowerment. Please go. Onisia Bacchus, Women Empowerment and Development. Onika Peters, Health, Education and Nutrition. Shanae Gordon, Education and Nutrition. Jennifer Passad, Nutrition and Health. Bayana Mangra, Education and Health. Trishelle Jarvis, Nutrition and Health Education.
You want to guide them there and give it to her? Or you want me to guide them?
This is Sherlock. It's a different one.
Minister Ashley.
Long or short?
Number
Number around 30.
30.
Would you like to share what course?
I'm here. Yeah, on camera.
Yeah, just so.
Somebody. All right, no
Okay.
problem.
We should announce the name.
Good afternoon, all. It is my honor to present the graduates from Sherlock Institute of Forensic Science, India. Troy Scott, Diploma Private Investigation. Shailesh Roopnarayan, Diploma Private Investigation. Faisal Hari, Diploma Private Investigation. Cizelle James. Timika Kit, Computer Forensic. Tiffany Weaver, Diploma Psychology and Legal System.
The level 3
Mohendra Rambaju, Diploma Computer Network Security.
And I think it's an excellent initiative because
Samantha Dabicharan,
I would have
Forensic
I-
Auditing. Javed Mohammed, Fire and Arson
growing sector in
Investigation.
Guyana that I could contribute to and
Shoaib Haroon, Computer Forensic Investigation.
do it free of cost.
Jawar Khair, Fire and Arson Investigation. Gregory Wickham, Diploma Fire and Arson Investigation.
You're welcome.
Akeem CPO, Diploma Computer Network Security. Juliana Chatapal, Criminal Psychology. Sarah Henricus, Diploma of Digital Forensics. Kevin Aaron, Diploma Essential of Forensic Medicine. Geetanjali Mohabir, Fire Alarm Evidence. Priya Klito, Forensic Auditing. Anjali Prasad, Criminal Psychology. Rondell David, Private Investigation. Kiara Mahadev, Forensic Science and Criminology. Ariel Budu, Diploma Private Investigation. Shakira Jai Prasad, Criminal Investigation.
What do you think about the goal initiative?
Dhanraj Ramcharan, Forensic Science. Dhanrajad Ram Kisoon, Certificate Forensic Analysis.
They're calling names.
Manisha Ramnarayan, Forensic Analysis.
So you're cutting or you?
Aruna Charan, Forensic Science. Can I now request the Minister to please come to the stage for a picture?
Good afternoon. My name is Alexis Reese. The program that I did was Tourism and Hospitality through the Confederation of Tourism and Hospitality of the United Kingdom. It was a great journey. I learned to the hospitality industry. I saw the course advertised and I decided to do it. Not learning and knowledge. So I decided to do it. And cotton paste, right?
Wednesday, I don't have a hear me mic.
Yeah.
You hear the feedback on stage, right?
Hearing them talk.
The next set of graduates did certificate program at Amity University at UAE, and the Honorable Senior Minister in the Office of the President will give the honors.
Orlando Jupiter, Digital and Social Media Management. Juan Ferreira, Fundamentals in Photography. Divya Balaram, Travel and Tourism Business Studies. Maria Stevens. Do we call the program or just but they don't have anything. Yeah, I keep asking them. Naomi Singh, Cybersecurity. Wilson Dionerine, Cybersecurity. Ashley Nelson, Accounts and Finance. Liladar Satnarayan. Program. Nicholas Stephen, Accounting Fundamentals. Clarita Peters, Computer Applications. Tirakeshwar Shirilal, Hotel Management. Asha Das, Computer Applications. Empress Davis, Marketing and Salesmanship. Luana Cummings, Office Assistantship and Bookkeeping. Senorita Totaram, Computer Applications. Michael Somerset, Cybersecurity. Jessica Hicks, Accounting and Finance. Tanisha George, Office Assistantship and Bookkeeping. Jamal Bishop, Accounting and Finance Fundamentals. How do you pronounce this? Huh? Tusimar Peters, Agriculture and Food Production. Aliyah Singh, Marketing and Salesmanship. Bibi Hamid, Accounting Fundamentals. Huh? Aliyah Kayoum, Office Assistantship.
No whispering. Whatever you can read is how you read it.
Ayana Rodriguez, Hotel Management. Kitana Thorne, Cybersecurity. Vishana Buri, Office Assistantship. Bhumati Shiv Baran, Office Assistantship. Devendra Singh, Hospitality and Hotel Excellence. Olive McKenzie, Office Assistantship. Colliers Bullers, Digital Management. National D'Souza, Insurance Management. Kavita Prasad, Insurance Marketing. Ann Peters, Accountant Finance. Roxanne Frias, Accounting and Finance Fundamentals. Shivani Balkisoon, Accounts and Finance Fundamentals. Fiona Thomas, Information Technology. Crystal de Mendonca, Tourism. Soraya Saheed, Computer Applications. Monisha Benny, Agriculture and Food Production. Teresa George, Accounts and Finance Fundamentals. Dawnette Hope, Sales and Marketing. Accounts and Finance. Aklima Satur, Accounts and Finance. Bibi Ali, Accounts and Finance. Amir Ali, Accounts and Finance. Abdul Sattar, Accounts and Finance. Shobha Kamta Prasad, Digital Marketing. Natalie Kamta Prasad, Digital Marketing. Tashmika Narain, Accounts and Finance. Shawnette Graham, Hotel Management Excellence. Dawn Gordon, Marketing. Rashawn Simon, Cybersecurity. Virendra Dukhi, Certificate in Cybersecurity. Javera Tiwari, Office Assistantship. Atana Chichester, Agriculture and Food Processing. Samuel Gentle, Cybersecurity. Andy Jafar. Wait, this is nations. Huh? Your nation? Oh, okay. Sue Walker, Accounting and Finance. Keisha Paul, Office Assistantship. Faye Thomas, Office Assistantship. Sarah Gill, Agriculture, Food and Production. Romel Singh, Marketing and Sales. Ricardo Caravan, Agricultural Food Production. This is George Brown. This is George Brown. You're George Brown. That's finished. Yeah.
Thank you, Minister. Pictures?
Pictures. Ask Minister Hamilton, can you join us? Oh, yes. Mr. Ridley as well, yes. Is your phone working again? We going? No, George Brown.
It's only that front door. There's a little bit of the other door. Well, let me see if I'm doing this. I don't mind. Either way, if I'm doing this, I wouldn't be able to.
How many were there, George Brown?
I'm not sure.
It's only 5 of them here.
The next set of graduates are George Brown College in Canada. And this is a government-private sector partnership. They study PLC-1, program logic, which is very useful in the industry. It is our hope that we get them to do PLC-2. I will now ask Denicia to call out the graduates.
Dion Marks, just go straight. Kailas Ramjit. Candice Dias. Trinson Bino. Jason Miller. That's it. Jean. Minister Ashney.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Minister. Yes. I now call on Dr. Royshan of Jane University to come and present the award to the Jane student who finished the certificate program. It's a long line, right?
Yukita Budram, Salima Ali, Colleen Harris, Cynthia Harry, Tyler Ward, Antonio Higgins, Akel Higgins, Luana De Freitas, Shanae Monroe, Rebecca Finlayson, Carol Bacchus, Kimberly Kennedy, Demaine Trim, Varon Kalu, Ariana Puduram Vikarars, Bina Kishore Chand, Rohashmal Ramkalan, Tisha Grimes, Karees Ramwar Singh, Geetale Mangal, Roshana Court, Nicola Carmichael, Ramona Shetty, Tamara Suku, Satya Khan, Viola Connolly, Anita Shepard, Narvana Samaru, Marthel Semple, Hansetta LaRose, Marvin Tarrell, Mercedes Theobald. Okay. Kevin Edwards, Arnolda Wolford, Orlando Johashin, Human Resources Management, Rachel Williams, Shemaine Carrero, Simon Mesland, Samika Rose, Alia Siwal, Pharmacy Assistant, Miranda Edwards, Tina Barjone, Rishna Rupram, Frontline Health Services, Benazar Khan, Arahandan Hardial, International Accounting and Finance. Mapanda Kimanda, Food and Nutrition, Marcia Suklal Sunalar, Jennifer Jeffrey, Criminal Investigation, Rebecca Shaw, Riceper Clemenson, Natisha Munilal, Latia Rampersad, Joanna Bishnoth Gore, Frontline Health Science, Theresa Nelson, Alia Tello, Kimberly Lim, Chelsea Archibald, Keisha Jacobis, Keon Scott, Stacia Fernandan, Kevon Clark, Sports and Fitness, Shaki Alil, Alia Lal Chabal, Alicia Singh, International Finance and Accounting, Faith McLeod, Christopher McPherson, Accounting and Finance, Asha Fraser, Food, Dietitian and Nutrition, Shalizia Bashk, Melanie Wallace, Pharmacy Assistant, Shamika Williamson, Kamala Munilal, Executive Business Management, Roberta Munisar, Accounting and Finance, Kieran Stutter, Melissa Peterson, Human Resources Management, Yanel Barton, Accounting and Finance, Antoinette Dijon, Information for Business, Information and Technology for Business, Daniel Mann, Chandani Singh, Monique Newton, Jamal Scipio, Executive Business Management, Tamala Ramprasad, Pharmacy Assistant, Miranda Sundar, Communication Studies, Shivani Ali, Accounting and Finance, Farhana Kalamadin, Accounting and Finance, Tia Joseph, Premraj Singh, International Accounting and Finance, Stefan Cato, Jevon Harris, what? You're Jevon? Okay. Ramnarayan Rikharan, International Technology and in Business, Rachana Rahaman, Food and Nutrition, Sharonaya Smith, Delicia Ambrose, Pharmacy Assistant, Akisha Chisholm, Criminal Investigation and Cybercrime, Nadia Joseph, Shanisa Francis, Leah Suknar, Human Resources Management, Sasha Lukram, Cassandra Gonzalez, Angelia Hopkinson, Pharmacy Assistant, Shania King, Pharmacy Assistant, Roselle Tilbury Douglas, Criminal Investigation, Gangdiai Dai Charanaran, Casey Pasad, Lashawna Joseph, HRM Management, Sarita Dry Paul, International Accounting and Finance, Kamela Pasad, Masinga Singh, Pharmacy Assistant, Lanissa Harris, Delicia Trotman, Alicia Brown, Kishana Jerick Dick, Alana Lindor, Bibi Hassinal, Latoya Andrews, Executive Business Management, Latacia Abrahams, Shania Singh, Entrepreneurship, Tamika Light, Fiona Lal, Information for Business, Jasmine Johnson, Shuri Heprup, Joan Haynes, Food and Nutrition and Dietetics, Daniel Smith, Criminal Investigation, Pandey Vaidahan in Business Management, Bibi Farah Gobadan, International Finance and Accounting, Chris Lewis, Information Technology, Nalini Ramlawan, Maria Bristol, Human Resources Management, Shivani Sugrim, Daniel Ford, International Business, Nitu Jack Group, Aaron Albert, Keisha Lewis, Finance and Accounting, Kimberly Brathwaite, International Finance and Accounting, Chantal Stull, Cynthia Stull, Richlyn Richmond, Frontline Health Services, Denelli Skepmeyer, Animation and Graphic Design, Kieran C. Pasad, Serena Bender, Frontline Health Services, Hope Shepherd, Entrepreneurship, Jumel Alexander, Latoya Alexander, Pharmacy, Brian King, Olivia Liverpool, Operations and Project Management, Sharmala Singh, Odessa Glasgow, Jade Bourne, Dulce Abrams, Human Resources Management, Faith Wilson, Diana Henry, Soma Mangra, Executive Business Management, Tremaine Francis, Christine Daniels, Pharmacy Support and Assistant, Ministers, could you please join us on the stage? for Jane. This is Jane.
Is it back? Oh, okay.
She's going on stage now. So she gotta get on.
What is this?
Management, short management.
That's not short for anything. Because it's not English. Oh, you're together. Okay.
We invite our graduates to remain. We have refreshments after the program. Please remain. She just Denicia. Ding.
Lisa, tell them to go upstairs. When they finish, they go upstairs for refreshments. You want everybody to go at once. So we can... No, we don't.
Oh, you want to see?
Everybody got to leave by the end of
People don't know either way.
No, tell them they can go upstairs if they want refreshments. Don't let her wait till later.
Baby. Michigan. Monica.
Where is Yui?
We still have Jane. We still have more Jane.
I said, where is Yui?
We already lined up.
Where do I start? I see no line. I see no white here.
You
Where's
start
Yui?
now?
They said because we gotta come out, we go ahead and wait. We could go upstairs and collect refreshments.
No, no, forget about
Where's Yui?
refreshments.
Where's Yui?
Where's Yui?
Please line up.
Where?
There.
So worry about refreshments. Who cares about refreshments? Who come here to eat food?
Right here.
Who's giving her?
Somebody there. Bibi Feroz, Executive Business Management.
We now invite Dr. Santosh Chowdhury to present the certificate for the continuation of the GEN program. Let's give her a round of applause.
Let's give her a round of applause. Renika Lachman. Sanchia Samuels, Nikita Brown, Rhonda Moses, Makiba Campbell, Joel Williams, Quincy Thomas, Ryan Mindy, Leroy Harry, Ramesh Lukram, Rico Edwards, Raruma Sipasad, Derek Pasad, Satusia Castlistro, Sarvatri Hepnoth, Danielle Salik, Shanika Koraya, Young DeYoung, Davina Lane, Hank Lowe, Nazima Bash, Dashrani Raj, Simeon Ray Warma, Sivraj Balkasoon, Indra Singh, Leah Abrams, Althea Hunter, Aubrey Hunter, Natoya Frazier, Sunika Vanglong, Monica LaRose, Zaria Gray, Madonna Fredericks, Rajani Marshall, Tracy Norton, Bibi Jagwahir, Alicia Vera, Tamra Jones, Rosemary Ann Paul, Renetta Madry, Edna Cyprian, Jasmine Buckley, Theresa Joseph, Aliyah Cummins, Shaquanda Slow, Trishelle August. You please come.
That's them right there. I think that's the welding program right in the front.
So why you didn't line them up before you?
I was up here. I didn't know. That's the welding program.
Finish? Finish?
Yeah.
I've never seen the program, so.
You're calling your names?
Yeah, yes. This one may have been incorrect.
This is
Nations.
School of the Nations.
The welding program.
nation.
I can't. Probably more than probably 30, 40.
Where do we start? Thank you very much. We ask Minister Hamilton to stay back, please. The next set of graduates are from nations. And these are students who did the welding program that was fully supported by the Honorable, His Excellency, Dr. Irfan Ali.
Give me the name. Andrian Adolph. Hold on. Slow. There's no name on this one. Jonathan Ramnarain. Andrew McPherson. Tilon, hurry up. How do you say that name? The last name. What's your name? You got to give me your name, buddy. Ezekiel Morris. Hey, wait, which one is who? Michelle the Agroid. Mahindra Ramlin. Yeah. I'm trying to get the names down. This is no name on here. Emmanuel Pegat. There's no name on here. Leonard Bihari. Nicholas Allenser. Khan. Clinton Barnett.
Give him back. His ID. Faster.
Alicia McKinsey. Onella Jones. Keisha Ramroop. Kishan. Yeah, Kishan Ramson, sorry. Ramroop. Sorry about that. Sean Hughes. Shamar Liverpool. McCann Doris. Yeah. Michelle McKay. Vishal Siprasad. Naomi McLennan. Galvin Bailey. Yolanda Kendall. Ralph Moffat.
Thank you very much. It's pictures time now. Photo time. Thank you. And this is Yui.
Take care of this.
Now we have the graduates for certificate program at UE Global Campus.
Vishal Mahabir, Devi Lim, Surdashani Benibadu, Masima Calistro, Sandrina Monroe, Shavina Peterson, Leon Abrams, Tracy Thurn, Anissa McBean, Danielle Bell, Akisha Scotland, Tandika Branford, Esley DeYoung, Rihanna Benjamin, Alicia Ali, Shanika Riley, Tiffany Raymond, Mercedes Theobald, Jeline Alfonso, Howard Sam, Navendra Sioraj, Ronaldo Rowe, Tafana Joseph, Sasha Barrington, Alicia July, Liana Diabru, Rhonda Patricia Lewis, Phoebe Holder, Darlene Hopkinson, Romay Charles, Jada Trim, Shanique Hazel, Deslyn White, Travelyn Sinclair, Irvine Pandama, Tamisha Nelson, Chandani Kisoon, Leisha Phillips, Chanela Rodriguez, Swandell Joseph, Shawana Morrison, Candace Edgel, Amarisa Braffett, Joanne Fredericks, Quincy Clark, Janet Phillips,
before you come on the stage.
Michelle. I don't know. She's probably from the. Yeah. Who's it? Minister. Professor could go. You got to take him off the stage. Melissa dos Santos, Naomi Ford Paul, Ranella Dipperton, Jada Goodman, Kevin Felix, Mark Singh, Michelle Adams, Alicia Rodriguez, Rebecca Ayube, Camila Lambert, Alana Ling, Danelle Benjamin, Tameshwari Budu, Arti Manu, Dominique Kalinda, Renisha Abrams, Janelle Morris, Danielle Roberts, Maria Gittins, Gayatri Prasad, Shalila Peters, Aliyah Lowe, Talita Carmichael Austin, Juliana Darlington, Kizian Seals, Sherry Ann Virapen, Roseanne Conyers, Renesia Prasad, Jermaine Connell, Sadia Hussein, Melanie John, Dan Kumari Sharma, Andre Moore, Marty Mahamer, Robin Lidra, Nalini Prasad, Anita Kellawan, Anjani Bipat, Olinda Cornelius, Bernadette Sukram, Sasha Robinson, Darwin McKenzie, Noelle Bacchus, Tanisha Jordan, Tanisha Lawrence, Cindy Jones, Cicely Norris Wharton, Nikisha Allen, and Bomati Benjamin.
Thank you very much. Give Minister Hamilton a round of applause. Thank you very much, Honorable Minister Hamilton. I want to show my appreciation to everyone who has contributed to this magnificent event. We thought it's not possible, but we made it happen. Thank you very much, and please go upstairs for refreshment, and we thank you all.